So what if I told you that you could build a successful YouTube channel without ever showing your face or even recording your own voice? It sounds a little too good to be true, right? Well, there's this fascinating copy-paste formula out there making that exact promise. Today, we're going to break down this whole strategy, which comes directly from a tutorial by the channel Engineer Ahmad Official. And the claim behind this method isn't just bold, it's monumental. The creator literally promises that if you follow his steps, your future generations will be thankful for it. I mean, that's a huge claim. So let's dig in and see if the strategy can possibly live up to that hype. All right, to really get our heads around this, we're going to deconstruct the entire process. First up, we'll look at the core promise itself. Then we'll check out the channels that are supposedly proving it works. After that, we'll see the exact toolkit you'd need, dive into the nitty-gritty of the editing workflow, cover the upload strategy, and finally put all the pieces together to see the full content model. So let's kick things off with Section 1, the copy-paste promise. What is the fundamental idea being sold to aspiring creators here? What's the big hook? Well, you can see the appeal right away. This strategy is designed to remove the biggest hurdles for anyone new to YouTube. You don't need a camera, you don't need a microphone. The pitch is that this is simple, copy-paste work that taps into the highly engaged niche of Islamic content to generate what the source calls risk halal, which basically means lawful income. Okay, so that's the promise. But does it actually work? Well, the tutorial presents what it calls a proof of concept, a tale of two channels. And here's the case study. So, on one side, you have the official channel of an Islamic scholar, Tariq Masood, a huge creator with nearly 4 million subscribers. But then, on the other side, you've got this Clips channel that does nothing but repurpose his content. And the incredible part? This second channel has built a massive following of its own, basically by just borrowing his material. So, how are they getting away with this? Well, what's really interesting is how the clips are changed. This isn't just some lazy re-upload. The Clips channel is taking segments, slapping on a completely new background, and cropping the video frame to get rid of any original branding. The speaker's original setting? It's completely gone. And to pull off this kind of visual transformation, the tutorial recommends a surprisingly simple toolkit, and it's all based on mobile apps. And this is it. Seriously, the entire production suite boils down to just 3 apps. You've got YouTube for finding and downloading the source videos, Pinterest for grabbing those nice-looking Islamic templates for backgrounds, and then InShot, the mobile video editor where, all the magic happens. And that brings us to the real core of this whole formula, the editing workflow. Let's get into the step-by-step guide for how these videos are actually put together. So, how is this copy-paste video actually made? Let's walk through the exact process. Okay, so it all goes down inside the InShot app, and it's pretty much a 6-step process. First, you grab your background from Pinterest. Next, you pull that into InShot and stretch it out so it's long enough. Now, step 3 is key. You use the picture-in-picture feature, which just means you're putting one video on top of another, to layer the YouTube clip right over that new background. After that, it's all about refining. You trim the clip down to a really engaging moment, crop out any of the old watermarks, and finally, and this is the real kicker, step 6, you use the cutout feature to digitally remove the speaker's original background, which leaves them just floating on your new template. Now, here's a super specific little detail from the tutorial. The creator advises lowering the original audio to exactly 50%. It's a weirdly precise number, right? But the idea seems to be it's just one more little tweak to make the clip different enough from the original, maybe to fly under the radar. And for the final touch, to really complete the rebranding, you add your own channel's name as a text overlay. It's a simple move, but it effectively puts your own watermark on the clip and claims it as a product of your channel. Okay, with the video finished and exported, we move on to the final stage, uploading for impact. How do you prepare this new clip to get views on YouTube? The strategy actually extends all the way to the upload settings. The tutorial recommends setting the video's category to education, which probably helps frame it as commentary or analysis. It also confirms this format works for both shorts and regular long-form videos. And of course, it stresses using very targeted hashtags to help feed the YouTube algorithm and find the right audience. So let's zoom out for our final section here and just summarize the entire strategy we've just pulled apart. What are the key takeaways? So here it is, the entire model in a nutshell. Step 1, source your content from a popular established creator. Step 2, repurpose it into short,
punchy, high-impact clips. Step 3, visually transform it with a new background and some cropping. Step 4, rebrand it as your own. And Step 5, optimize the upload. It's a complete, repeatable system for generating content.
And all of this leaves us with a pretty big question, doesn't it? As tools make this kind of copy-paste model easier than ever before, what are we actually looking at? Is this the future of how content gets made? Is it just a clever new form of curation? Or does it cross a line? That's the question worth thinking about.